everyone, it's Queen of Light 1111 here with your happy Wednesday reading. Wanted to get something out to you because I probably won't have a chance to do another YouTube reading until next week. So I wanted to get you something a little special. So what I did was we went ahead and we're doing the head, heart, and environmental space for our masculine and our feminine. But I wanted to dig a little deeper into the connection. So what I did was I asked what lessons is the masculine learning, what lesson is the feminine learning. I also asked for a blessing and a blessing message from the Blessed Bee cards here by Lucy Cavendish. So I have that. And then I also went ahead and did a quick check-in with the Akashic records to see where they are in their contract. Then we have current energies and future energies. And then we also have this spread here with my new mermaid tarot that everybody keeps asking about. I found it on Amazon. It was just released a few weeks ago. It's the Mermaid Tarot by Lisa Robertson. I've used it on my Instagram. So if you haven't, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. My handle there is Queen of Light 1111. So what I did here was I asked, what actions is the masculine going to take towards the feminine? And if there is time, I might do additional messages from the Lenormand. So I'll pull that out now so I don't forget. Okay, I've got a lot of cards on the table as I usually do. I used 11 decks. And I want to get started with the lessons. So what lesson is the masculine learning at this time? So in this journey at this time, the current energy of his lesson, first of all, bottom of the deck is honesty for both of them. Honesty is about, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So this is about not lying to yourself, not deceiving yourself, choosing yourself, always being honest with yourself. And so this is something that they are both learning, okay? So for the masculine specifically, his lesson right now is about denial. And it's about acknowledging his fear and replacing it with insight and awareness. He is really, in our past readings, has come out with the Two of Swords, the Hermit energy, and he is now in this space where he's acknowledging his fears and he's replacing it with insight and awareness. So he's very much in this kind of new beginning energy. We don't have the Hermit card here. I don't have the Two of Swords here. He is getting wiser. He is planning. We've got all kinds of aces on the table, as well as justice in every portion of the spread. Justice comes out in his space. It comes out in her space. It comes out in their current space. And so right now, he is acknowledging his fears. He's feeling his feelings, okay? He's being honest with himself. He's being honest with himself. She's being honest. And so he is learning about what this connection potentially means for him. He's acknowledging his feelings. He is replacing that fear with insight and awareness. So I said, what is Spirit's message to him? Bottom of the deck for the Blessed Bee cards, a blessing for a fresh start for both of them. There is going to be a fresh start. We have lots of aces, as I mentioned, on the table. Justice is very much on the masculine's mind. He knows that either there's an apology or some scale that needs to be balanced by him with his feminine. And so it's so funny because right under that is there is a blessing for resolution, okay? So there's going to be a resolution. There is justice here, and the bottom of the deck for their blessings is a blessing for a fresh start. This collective will have a fresh start. So his particular blessing is a blessing of the air. So a blessing of the air is all about you know, the element, right? So having a very clear and open mind, being able to express your words and your actions in a way that is enriching and it's trustworthy. Remember, we just got honesty. Remember, he's got justice in his overall energy. So this is really about being weightless, being free from burdens that hold him from his dreams. So he can feel inspired and refreshed and loved and take every breath of air in and release all the negativity and pain out. So what the universe is doing as they are sending him towers, okay, as they're sending him this acknowledgement of pain and that something needs to be corrected by him, they're getting him out of denial, but they are supporting him with air, okay? If he's feeling suffocated, if he's feeling anxious, if he's feeling trapped, they're giving him the blessing of air so that they can have a resolution and this fresh start, okay? So now for our feminine, she has the first lesson that she's learning, and you guys are all going to laugh, but you're going to know patience. Her lesson is patience, okay? I don't know that I need to read the book for this, but patience is required. It says, I accept everything happens in divine order. If you remember on Monday's reading, we were like, oh, you know, she sees the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, and oh, I'm not going to be able to manifest this reality of a family or whatever it is. And you know what? This is all, or this union, patience is required, okay? I know for some of you who've been on the journey for a long time, you've got to maybe ask yourself what wounds perhaps still need to be healed, so that, you know, that's why patience is continuing to be required. If there's things that you're still healing, things that need to be done, all of this will be done in divine timing when we come to a place where we can be a vibrational match. And so right now they're coming to that place. Perhaps they're not a vibrational match as of yet. I mean, it really looks like they are, but this patience is required, I believe, for this collective on justice, okay? That he needs to get out of this denial and replace it with fear and awareness, and that the universe is helping him with this fresh air, okay? So he doesn't feel stifled. And in the meantime, as she's done her work and as she's healed and she's grown, she needs to continue to work on her patience, that everything happens in divine order. And her message, her blessing is a blessing for support. God knows that she needs this blessing of support. She needs this, okay? So I am going to actually look at the book for this one. And for this blessing of support, this to me looks like Archangel Michael, okay? This looks like Archangel Michael to me. And this is about, you know, just call on the spirit world, call on your guides, call on your angels, call on your source, Gaia, whatever it is, and know that the blessing is going to be upon you to receive the support of friends, your tribe, whatever it is, as you are learning patience, okay? So when you stand with those souls, with those other people who are supporting you and helping you, you won't feel as isolated. You won't feel as fragile. You will have the support, and the right allies will come to you at the right time to help you through this part of your journey, okay? So that is her lesson. He is acknowledging his fears and replacing it with insight. The universe is supporting him with air and support and life. She is also in a place where she's learning about patience and that everything comes in divine order, and she's getting the blessing of support from her soul tribe, from, you know, her angels, from her source, whatever that is. What is the message for the couple? What is the lesson they're learning in this connection today? Those were individual lessons. Peace. Peace, yeah. When you have justice in his energy and her energy and the current connective energy, there needs to be peace to have justice. And so this says, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So they're learning how to come forward in a peaceful manner towards each other. And you're not going to believe this. The blessing is Morgan's blessing of peace after battle. There's been a battle between these two. If you've been following me, you know that we've had the Five of Swords, Five of Wands, Five of Cups, all kinds of fives coming up. There has been conflict. There has been inner conflict. There has been abandonment. There has been there's separation right now. There's been pain, and there's been no communication. So what the universe is saying is that we're saying that your lesson right now in this connection is to get in this space of peace. Get in this space of peace, and we will support you by blessing you with peace after battle. And remember, bottom of the deck, 2 cards. A blessing for a fresh start, and a blessing on a resolution. They're helping. They're helping. You're not going to believe that underneath it says a blessing on your family. So if that's what they were looking forward to, it's not unattainable. It is still attainable. So as long as he continues to acknowledge his fears and replace it with awareness and lets the universe guide him, as long as she continues to stay patient and surrender this connection to the universe and lean on her tribe and her angels or God or whoever for support, then they will learn this lesson of peace, and the universe is supporting them with this blessing of peace after this battle that they have been through. And remember, there is this blessing for a fresh start and a blessing for a resolution. Their justice will be served, okay? Things will be set right for this connection. So that is what we have for the masculine and the feminine, and for their connection as far as the lessons that are being learned and how the universe is supporting them with the lessons. I'd like to now go to where are they in the Akashic records, in their contract. Remember, I do this as a reading, so if you're interested in understanding your own Akashic records for your connection, then go to my website, queenoflight1111.com, and I will be happy to read for you there. The first card that came out, number 5. This to me is very much this Hierophant type of card, okay? But when this card comes up, this here is about, this is saying the angels. It's the Hilarion card, okay? So this is like the Hierophant card. But in the Akashic records, receiving this card is telling this connection. They're telling this collective couple that assistance, your angels are close at hand. And this contract, this connection is requiring some attention to detail, okay? That you guys are moving full steam ahead towards your lessons, towards your learning. And it's time to open up to this contract. It's time to open up to this contract and be a little bit more academic, pay attention to details. It's about drawing conclusions from that discovery. Okay, it's time to bring a logical approach so that you can get some clarity. So really it's about balancing the emotions, balancing your head and your heart space, and calling upon your masters, your ascended masters. They are available to help you in this contract. So right away getting this card, I know obviously that this is a twin flame collective, a twin flame couple, but this is telling us that we are definitely on the journey. We are in this contract. The next card out, 7 of Scrolls. When the 7 of Scrolls comes out, what this is saying is that we are definitely on a path where we are working hard. We're working hard on this journey right now, okay? 7 of Scrolls is about, attending again to the tiniest of particulars. So I feel like we're done with the big blocks. We're done with the big things. Now it's these attention to detail. It's correcting some of these things. It's tweaking ourselves. I feel like what they're saying is because I didn't get a huge block here, or I didn't get like a huge epiphany. It's saying you're on the right track. You're on this journey together. You're in this contract together. So now this is about intricacies. When you think about what that word intricacies mean, it's about the little minute details, right? Little minute details, which they're saying in this card. Start paying attention to the details. This is the final tweaking before the merge. And so this is saying that, you're on your way to greatness. It's said that here as well with Hilarion. You're full steam ahead. So this is saying you're on your way to greatness. Start looking at the tiniest of particulars and be diligent, because we want to make sure that as we go forward, there are no additional cracks in this journey, okay? And so this is really about building something. We're starting to build. We're starting the merge. And so that means these wounds, and I'm channeling this real time. So, this person is putting something together brick by brick. If there is a crack in a brick that is placed in a foundation, that is a faulty brick. That's a faulty foundation. So it is important that everything that you're planting to build and to put upon this new beginning that you will have. We have a lot of aces. This new beginning will come. You are only as strong as your weakest link. You're only as strong as your weakest brick here. So have a very strong foundation, and that means start healing things. Heal this patience. Heal this denial. Be in peace, so that when we come together full steam ahead, we've checked for all the cracks and things cannot get through, so that we can continue to move forward into our connection for union and the merge, the final card for where we are in the contract today. I love this card when this card comes out. It's called Will, Wisdom, and Mind. This is about the balancing of these energies. This is also the Trinity. This is co-creating divine masculine, feminine, and the universe. So when this card comes out, there is a time of enormous power, balance, and expression. The first three rays, or the energies of the divine, move within both of you equally. They have risen, they are awake, okay? And so now this power and this will, this love and wisdom and intellect and mind are all balancing out. So power and will, love and wisdom, intellect or mind. So really, you're working very intimately with these masters, Hilarion, who are linked to these energies. Remember, they have the blessing of support for a fresh start. They have a blessing for a resolution. There is a blessing for peace to come after this battle that they've had, okay? And so now what it's saying is this collective couple is going to be ready for their mission. It says you can raise your focus to a higher power and purpose, and you can combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity in order to make your contribution to the world. I mean, we're ready. Take advantage of this time and use these powers well, because this is divine forces moving through this masculine and this feminine so that they can manifest their power in the world. This is mission. This is where they're finally coming together for this merge, because they've learned their final lessons. Remember, we're on the minute of details as we start our merge, so that we have a very, very solid balance, okay? So what's the bottom of the deck for the Akashic records? Reflection. Do you see this moon's energy? We are in a period of reflection. We are in a period of healing. The universe is with us. We're healing, we're reflecting, we are getting strong. And our lower emotional vibes, vibrations, feelings, those are being shifted. Those fears are being shifted, and we are gaining clarity and control over our emotions now. Because remember, this lesson is about peace. So we're getting control of our emotions. That is what's happening. Underneath that is the sands of time, which is the time is ticking. It's time to take action, because there is mission work to be done, okay? That is amazing. So I'm going to put these cards away. You have the bottoms of the deck. And now we are going to get to the reading. Okay, so overall energy for our divine masculine, the sun. Underneath the sun is the Ace of Cups. So he's feeling very positive. He's had some illumination. He's also thinking about, you know, his self-love and perhaps even renewed love, okay? In his head, heart, and environment, his theme for this reading, and we're going to use two cards, is the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. He's ready to take action, ready to move forward, because justice needs to occur so that they can come forward into peace, okay? And underneath that is the Ace of Cups, which we already saw. His one clarifier, because we had a lot of queens on the table, we had to clarify it. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords and the Page of Swords. And so what he's doing is he's retreated, he is healing while he is in deep observation of his Queen of Pentacles, okay? So now that's the bottom of the deck for the masculine. For the feminine, her overall energy, two cards, okay? We've got Page of Wands. There's a desire for some news, for some communication, but Seven of Wands, she is guarded at this time, okay? Because remember, they're in a little bit of a battle. So now for her head, heart, and environment, her bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. So she's a little trapped in her thinking. Remember, it probably has to do with patience, because she's maybe struggling with that at this time. She's been on this journey for a while. And underneath that is the Empress. She's still our Empress. She's still the divine feminine, even while caught up in her thoughts. No clarifiers for our feminine today. let's go ahead and get started. So what do we have for our divine masculine in his overall energy? I will tell you, his feminine is in his overall energy. He's thinking about the long term. He's thinking about what he wants at the end of the day when he looks back at his life. What is the legacy he wants to have left behind? What does he want to create and manifest in this 3D world? What is that? The Fool. He wants a new beginning. He wants a new beginning with his Queen of Swords, okay? But Ten of Swords. He's thinking that because, you know, she is in that Queen of Swords energy, this connection is over, and therefore things need to be set right. He knows that he wants her as his long-term person. He knows he wants to take the risk and approach her even while she is in this energy, okay? Because he wants this painful cycle to end by either issuing an apology or balancing things out in some way, coming forward perhaps in peace, which is required. I had to clarify the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is the Queen of Pentacles, who has come out in this reading in his heart and on her space in her heart as well. She's all the queens, okay? The only queen that did not come out for either side is the Queen of Wands. Because remember, the Queen of Wands is my with or without you queen, and we don't need that energy in this reading at this time, because we are on our way to resolutions after battle. We are on our way to peace, so we don't need that fire energy, because the Queen of Swords is already there. She's spoken her truth. She's cut the connection, and our Queen of Swords is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, what is in her overall energy? Remember, she's in the Page of Wands energy. She's hoping for some communication. So we have Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, as we just saw, is in his theme, right? Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. So we've got Knight of Cups here. We very much, she's looking to move forward. She wants to move forward, right? She wants a new beginning with her king. King of Swords now is the match to the Queen of Swords. So she wants to see him in this energy, okay, which is a match to the energy that she is displaying in his overall energy at this time. So she wants to move forward. She wants this new beginning. She wants a man of integrity, because he is, at the end of the day, her Ten of Cups, okay? He is. Let's just admit it, okay? He's her Ten of Cups. He is what makes her happy, right? She's happy on her own, because right after that, we got the Nine of Cups. She's like, yes, I want this family. I want this marriage. I want my King of Swords, but I'm also, and he's my wish, but I also am fine to, you know, create my own wishes, right? She's every queen. She can do that. She's not codependent, but she knows, she's being honest, that she wants her man. She wants her King of Swords. So now in the masculine's headspace, when he thinks about his divine feminine, what is he thinking? First card out, Justice. He knows something must happen. He knows that things need to get balanced out between the two of them. Justice is in his overall energy, and now Justice is here again in his headspace. He wants to have a successful connection with her, and he wants to get out of this pain, but he's a little locked up in this pain. Eight of Swords, which matches her overall energy. He feels a little trapped. He doesn't know how he's going to get out of this Ten of Swords energy with his feminine, who is embodying the Queen of Swords at this time, but he knows he needs to come forward with Justice to have success, right? To move forward successfully out of this pain. But he's feeling a little stuck mentally. Eight of Swords in his headspace is exactly where it belongs. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Remember, it's a dupe to his first card out. So his overall energy is his feminine, and in his headspace is his feminine. So in his day-to-day, he's thinking about his feminine. He wants to issue the apology. He wants to be successful. He's feeling pain. He's sad. He feels a little stuck on how to manifest this long-term legacy with his feminine. Where is our divine feminine when she thinks about her masculine? First card out, Six of Swords. He has Six of Wands. He wants to successfully get out of it. Six of Swords, she's like, we're in a rough patch, man. We need to move out of this rough patch, and we're not out of it yet. If you look at this card, they're barely, you know, into the water, right? I mean, she's facing him. His head's down. The baby's looking up. Like, what the hell's going on? And so we've got Six of Swords. She's wanting to get out of this rough patch and have a rebirth, Judgment, a rebirth of this connection. She wants to give it a second chance. Page of Cups. She wants an offer. She does. She wants an offer. But if it comes with justice, if it comes with the apology, if it comes with things being set right between the two of them, otherwise, Five of Pentacles. They will remain in separation, okay? Which is why it's under the Nine of Cups, because under the Ten of Cups we have justice, right? If he comes forward and provides her justice, then Ten of Cups. If not, Five of Pentacles, and she makes her own wishes come true, right? If you look at him, he's got the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords. He's stuck on how to get out of this ending, and he too knows justice will give him this Ten of Pentacles. And she knows justice will give her the Ten of Cups. Do you see how that just worked out? Ten of Cups, justice. Justice, Ten of Pentacles. All right? Now, in his heart space, when he feels for his feminine, she is two queens for him. First off, Two of Cups comes out. Okay, so, and I'm sorry that moved. I don't know why the color changed. Two of Cups. He wants union. He wants Two of Cups. He wants a Two of Cups. He's ready to give the Two of Cups to the Queen of Cups, okay? The Queen of Cups is also a dupe to her heart space. He knows that when she can be in this energy, he knows that. And that's how he wants to see her again. So he wants union with the Queen of Cups. He wants to move forward, Knight of Wands, quickly. He wants to move forward quickly to his Queen of Pentacles, which is also in her heart space. And that's why I did not clarify, because let me tell you, if it was just here and not in her space, then I would be clarifying. But those two queens showed up exactly in her heart space. So I kept it because I know it's our feminine. That's why the only queen I clarified was the Queen of Swords. And it came out as the Queen of Pentacles, which I know is my feminine. So here we go. So again, he wants union with his Queen of Cups, and he wants to move forward in the Knight of Wands energy to his 3D Queen, who he sees not only as nurturing and compassionate and loving, but he sees her as this wife and this mother who can give him, or who he can have the 10 of Cups with. All right? This guy's like 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Like in his heart, he wants the 10 of Cups. He's filled with the love. In his head, he's like, I want to build a life with her, which is where it should be, right? He's aligning. I am just like, there's some stuff that's gone down. Justice 2 times. Justice will give him the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. And spoiler alert, a new beginning, okay? For her, where is she in her heart when she thinks about her masculine? The Star, she still has hope. She still has hope for this connection. She's also being divinely guided. She has hope for this connection with her King of Cups, which is a match to the Queen of Cups, which is where they really match, okay? They want to be in their heart space with each other. But she's feeling a little guarded about being the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, okay? She's a little guarded because he has not come forward with justice just yet. And so look at this. The justice gets her into the Queen of Cups energy, which then becomes the 10 of Cups, okay? This Queen of Pentacles will stay the 3D Queen, and she'll manifest her own wishes. If justice doesn't occur, they remain in separation. He wants her in the Queen of Cups energy. That's who he wants to give the cup to, okay? But he also sees her as this wife, this mother, this nurturing person who creates a beautiful home that can create a beautiful family with him. So now, where are we in the environment? What's happening with our masculine in his environment? First card out, Page of Cups. Page of Cups came out here in her headspace. She's like, I want this rebirth. I want this Page of Cups, but only if it comes with justice. So he wants to offer that. He has an inspiration to offer her a cup. So he's planning. 2 of Wands. He's planning. He's reflecting 6 of Cups as the King of Pentacles, the match to the Queen of Pentacles, okay, on this new beginning. So he's planning, and that's why I got these cards about what actions he's going to take, because it's important to see. In the 3D, he wants to make an offer. He's reflecting, he's planning, he wants this new beginning. He's the King of Pentacles. So I wanted to know what actions he's going to take, and I'll tell you what that is after this environment reading for our feminine. So for her, first card at 8 of Wands, she wants to move forward. She does want to move forward quickly. She also wants communication, because that came up here in the Page of Wands energy. But she feels like this connection is moving a little slow. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, remember that's his underlying energy. Head, heart, and 3D space. Head, heart, and environment. Things are moving slow. Communication's not really coming through. You know, we're not really seeing any movement forward. She too, 3rd position in, 6 of Cups for him. 3rd position in, 6 of Cups for her. She's reflecting. She's reflecting on what's happened. And she's feeling a little burden in her environment. And so here we are again. She's guarded. All right, I'm going to do top down. So for him, he knows he needs to serve justice. He knows he needs to balance the scales, right? These two cups need to be balanced before they can be exchanged. And he wants to make this offer. He does. He wants to come forward with justice, exchange cups, right? Make an offer. He wants to move forward successfully with his Queen of Cups, and he is planning his moves. He is feeling heartbroken, and he wants to move forward, but he gets caught up in this nostalgia, all right, about what has happened in the past with them, what this battle was about. And so it keeps him stuck from making her his perfect match. Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. He feels the connection is stuck because that justice hasn't been served yet. He knows, 10 of Pentacles, she is the one he wants to build a life with. He knows that she is his emotional bliss, and he wants this passionate new beginning. Ace of Wands. But that can only happen. What is the card at the top of this? 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Justice. Okay? Now, for her, top down, she wants to move into something smoother, get out of this rough patch. She has hope for movement forward and for communication. She has hope for that. She wants this rebirth with her King of Cups, but it is moving slow at a snail's pace. That is his energy today. She wants this offer, but she's a little guarded based on her reflections of the past and what has happened between the two of them. She knows justice must occur before she embodies this Queen of Cups energy, which is a burden for her at this time. She doesn't want to really be in her heart space, okay, because of what's occurred between the two of them. So we've got this rejection, separation energy between the two. She's still our 3D queen, and yet she is guarded, okay? She's still a little guarded. She's guarding herself, guarding her heart, guarding her moves. What's happening in this connection at this time? Current connective energy. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups, second card, strength. They're gaining their strength for this renewal of love, okay? This new cup of love. This is going to be a clean slate for the both of them. First card out for them, Queen of Pentacles, okay? Queen of Pentacles is a dupe to the heart space for both of them. So our 3D queen is grounded. She's holding the pentacle. She's in her power. She's trying to be nurturing. Remember, 10 of Wands came up in her space. She's a little burdened. There's burden in this connection. So they're both have gone within. There was a retreat from this connection. This connection is stuck until justice gets served. This is the current energy, right? This Queen of Pentacles shows up. There's a burden and this connection. They're in retreat. They're stuck at this time. They're gone within until justice is served over this conflict. 5 of Wands. What happens after justice is served? Ace of Pentacles. A new beginning occurs, okay? A new beginning occurs. It's going to happen. So just keep healing, keep doing what you're doing. Let's talk about what actions the masculine is going to take towards the feminine. Remember, we got justice here 1 time, 2 times. We got justice here 3 times. Now justice again 4 times in the current connective energy. So what actions is he going to take towards his feminine? First card out, 9 of Cups. I'm like, well, that's not action. So he knows she is his wish, right? And 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, you can't get more wishy than that, right? Fool, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups, Page of Cups. So he knows that she is his wish. He wants to move towards her, Knight of Wands. It's a dupe to his heart space, but 4 of Pentacles. He's guarded because she's in the 4 of Pentacles energy too. They're both guarded. So he's feeling a little rejected. 5 of Pentacles, they're in separation. Why? Because he's mirroring her here. 5 of Pentacles. But what ultimately does he do? Justice. Again. He's going to come forward and issue an apology. Bottom of the deck for that is strength. Bottom of the deck underneath that is the King of Swords. He is trying to gain his strength to become this King of Swords, which came out in her overall energy, which is a dupe to the Queen of Swords in his overall energy. I'm sorry, a match. Court matched the overall energy in his overall space. So he's trying to gain the strength to come forward and issue that apology or issue whatever he needs to do. Do whatever he needs to do. Speak his truth. to set things right. Justice. Remember, justice came out in his overall energy. Justice is in his headspace. Justice is in her headspace. Justice is in the current connection. And now justice is in the actions he will take towards his divine feminine. All right, what happens in the future? I use the After Tarot. 9 of Wands. We don't give up, but now we start to work as a team, holding each other up. It's been a long journey. We've had a battle. We're wounded. Remember, there was a blessing for a peaceful resolution. There was a blessing for peace after battle. Well, the battle concludes here. We stand together, and then what do? We move forward, and we're communicating into a new beginning. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is that what he wants in his 3D space, right? So this new beginning, we don't give up. We're battling. We're together. We're standing side by side. We're moving things forward into this new beginning, into this new cup of love, and the cycle turns. Wheel of Fortune. All the lessons are learned into a new beginning in the 3D Ace of Pentacles. All right. I don't think I'm going to pull from the Lenormand, but hopefully that was enough as far as clarity was concerned, as far as what is happening with this collective today. If you have a desire for your own personal reading, please reach out to me at queenoflight1111.com, and I would love to read for you. Have a great, great rest of the week, everybody, and I will be back on Monday. Bye-bye.